Everyone, it's Nagpal, and this is your mortgage update for the month of April 2020. So one of the questions we received was, where will rates go? And just to make sure you understand that I'm not a mortgage broker, so fixed rates have come down over the past few weeks, and they've come in line to variable rates. Okay, so today we're seeing fixed rates ranging from 2.69 to 2.89%, depending on insured or uninsured, right? So if you're going to go through CMHC or Genworth, put down less than 20% or more than 20%, it all varies. However, given the month of March and April, the fact that Bank of Canada reduced prime rate by 1.5%, we're seeing variable rates right now ranging from 2.45 to 2.65%. So one of the most common questions that we get pre-COVID and during COVID, of course, is should I get a fixed rate mortgage or is a variable rate mortgage the way to go for now? This is really a tough call. You need to factor in that now all clients who want a floating rate, especially first-time buyers that are looking for more of what I call sleep insurance, right? Just knowing that over the term of their mortgage, they don't have to worry about the rates going up or rates going down. It gives you the peace of mind, it avoids the fluctuation in payments. That's something that you need to decide. Floating rates will allow you to kind of go down as the rates go down, but the fixed rates give you a peace of mind, knowing that you're not going to have to worry about the fluctuating payments. This is very, very specific case by case, depending on what the financial institutions are able to offer you. That's what you should really focus on. If you can get a great variable rate or a great fixed rate, and if you're okay with the fluctuation, then perhaps variables is the way to go. If you prefer sleeping better at night, knowing that you have a pretty good rate locked in for the next 3 to 5 years, maybe fixed is the way to go. For the foreseeable future, I personally feel is that the rates are going to stay low. Variable rates might drop a little bit. So the next question is, what facilities will the bank provide if I want to buy an investment property? Again, standard guidelines today is minimum 20% down. However, since COVID-19, most lenders will no longer allow borrowing of line of credits as a form of down payment. Also, interest rates on rentals are generally speaking 10 to 15 basis points higher than what it would be for your principal residence. So the next question I got was the stress test. Is it still around? Do we still have to get passed? Do we still have to get approved on that stress test? Very much so. That's the short answer. Stress test, in my opinion, is not going anywhere. I think the banks are prudent and they're doing the right thing by having the stress test in place and making sure people can actually afford to buy an investment or principal residence based on their income and debt levels. Qualifying rate for the stress test, that actually did fall. And that was an announcement that was made earlier in the year. And one of the most important questions that I've been asked is, what about deferral of mortgages? My experience, having spoken to maybe over 100 clients in the last about 3 weeks, is that no one's really had any issue deferring mortgages with the big 5, 6 banks. They've been very receptive, very welcoming. And at the end of the day, you really think the banks are really going to make more money off of you in the long run. So I don't see why they would say no to a lot of people. But of course, with your risk threshold, they have to see what your income is, the industry you're working in, and so on and so forth. So in my experience, the deferral of mortgages has been quite easy for most of the clients. I've come across a couple of different variants. So for instance, you could defer the entire payment, meaning that you're not paying anything. Your entire mortgage payment just disappears. And I've also seen a variant where you still continue to pay the interest, but you don't pay the principal, which I think is a better way to go if you can go down that way. You should approach your mortgage professional or your bank to find out if you qualify. So that's it for mortgage questions. Again, as a disclaimer, I'm not a mortgage professional, so please don't make any decisions based on this information. Please do reach out to your mortgage professional. If you don't have one, I would love to introduce you to our trusted mortgage professionals and go from there. So if you have any questions regarding a specific case, reach out to me. Would be more than happy to help you with that. Please don't forget to watch my updates on the resale market, on the pre-construction market, and on the landlord-tenant matters. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.